Hey guys, welcome to a brand new episode of Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery. Today we are taking down part 4 of 8 of year 2. We'll be completing that today. We've got a few more teachers to ask what's going on with Rakepick. What do you think? Asking their opinions so we can learn a bit more about her, see if she's somebody to be trusted or not. Okay, so let's get into it. First we're talking to Flitwick. In the process we'll learn some stars for Bombarda as well. Have you learned anything juicy about Madame Rakepick? Nope. I have a bad feeling about this, Shiny. Not just this, but everything. Really? Charms is fine, but I'm more of a care of magical creatures person. We know, Charlie. We know. Alright. Time for Professor Flitwick accent. I'm going for it. A wizard's most rudimentary skill is levitation. The ability to make objects fly. Don't forget the nice wrist movement. Swish and flick. Right, I'm going for Flitwick. Usually when you're doing an accent or something, you have like a dialogue. Like Australian is put a shrimp on the barbie. Brummy is alright. Flitwick's for me is don't forget your wrist movement. Let's do this. Welcome back to Charms, Mr. Hunter. Thank you, Professor Flitwick. I was wondering if I could ask you a few questions. Of course. About Charms, Ravenclaw, Julie? Madame Rakepick. If you want to know something about Madame Rakepick, I suggest you ask her yourself. I would, but I don't know that she would answer, or that the answers would be true. Have a seat, Mr. Hunter. We can discuss this further following today's lesson. Right, so 5 stars. I have prepared a lecture on a very important lesson. You want your shoulders to be directly above your feet. And just like that, we have success. 5 stars for Bombarda. Will you tell me what you think about Madame Rakepick? Like me, you have scrutinized since the minute you stepped foot in Hogwarts. Should we be doing the same to Madame Rakepick? I think Flitwick's is hard. I don't want to judge her, but we need to work out whether she's a threat or actually really here to help. We want people to be simple because it makes them easier to judge. The truth is, people are complex. You're saying I should just trust her? I'm used to being judged by strangers, so I'm always inclined to give people the benefit of the doubt. You should come to your own conclusions. Okay, I will do. That was some really helpful advice from Flitwick. Next flying class. Let's see what Madame Hooch knows about Madame Rakepick. Let's Rowan. To the training grounds. But first, what could be our final date, where we achieve level 10 with Penny, which it's rumoured that you acquire clothing, but I am secretly hoping's not a word. It's not a word. I am secretly hoping that love will come with level 10. I've achieved level 10 with nobody else. You're my first. And level 10 is coming. Yes. Max. Unlocked 1 clothing item and where's the option to fall in love? Where's the option? Jam City. I want more at level 10 with Penny. What do we get though? I've heard we get a shirt with like a cool little potions belt. Like pow. Like you're a cop or in a western and you'd be like I don't like this look. I'm just wearing these for the rest of the episode. And that's probably about as close as I can make this shirt work. Nope, look like an old man. Creepy old man with a key around his neck. The boots? Does it go with the boots? Yeah, we're going boots. Boots and potions. I've got that 1 star that we needed to unlock Calming Draft. And now off to go see Madame Hooch, see what she knows about Madame Rakepick. Hopefully she'll be more helpful than Professor Flitwick, who just kind of basically made us feel bad for judging her. Practicing the basics always helps my Quidditch game. I bet the first wizard who sat on a broom felt pretty silly about it. Probably did. They genuinely. Barnaby, that's probably the wisest thing you ever said. The best part about flying is dropping things on people's heads. Tulip. What have you found out about Rakepick? I know she's hiding something. Yeah, I think she is too. Excuse me, Madam Hooch. Can I ask you a question? Are your questions about flying? Nope. Then they can wait till after the class. Okay. Everyone, let's begin. Done. Success. Okay, so you continue to improve, Mr. Hunter. 10 points for Gryffindor. Thank you, Madam Hooch. Can I ask you something now? Yes, be quick. These brooms aren't going to wax themselves. That's true. We do all the waxing in the classes. What are your thoughts on Madam Rakepick? I would tell you what I think about Madam Rakepick, but I prefer not to use that sort of language around students. Okay, so you don't like her. I didn't know you felt so strongly about her. You don't know me very well. That might change once you join Gryffindor's Quidditch team. Whoa, 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 whoa. When? When, Madam Hooch? When am I joining Gryffindor's Quidditch team? Like today. Sign me up. I'm good. Talk to Hagrid. Meet me in the Clock Tower courtyard, Shiny. I'll tell you what I know about Patricia Rakepick. Thank you. That would be good. I'm coming, Hagrid. I'm coming. Penny. Hey, level 10. Oh, damn it. Don't you just hate that when you go up to a girl and you accidentally click? Exit. Madam Rakepick asked me about you, Shiny. I didn't tell her anything. Good. Get out of here. I'm busy plotting my revenge. Have you seen Bill? I need to talk to him about our little brother Ron. Oh, the first mention of Ron, was it? I mean, we've heard about the brothers Fred and George, but I don't think we've heard mention of Ron. Thanks for meeting me here, Hagrid. Of course, Shiny. I'm always happy to help. What do you need? Hey, didn't you summon me? At the welcome feast, you mentioned knowing Madame Rakepick. We've never been close, but I've known Patricia Rakepick since she was a student here at Hogwarts. What do you think about her? How about I tell you everything I know, and you can come to your own conclusions? Okay. Let's hang out, Hagrid. So, I wonder what Hagrid thinks. I wonder if Rakepick still works with anyone as she knew as a student. You'd think so. Patricia Rakepick was a mentor to some of the younger students. Yeah, just said that. Still wondering. She's competitive as they come, and you don't want to be on her wrong side. She's always in trouble, but she was always top of her class. Even as a young student, she'd disappear from the class for days at a time. I don't think there's anything in the world that scares Patricia Rakepick. You could describe Patricia Rakepick as being talented, ambitious, brave, devious, reckless, heroic, and that wouldn't even begin to define her. How would you describe her though, Hagrid? I'll tell you this much, Shiny. I'd rather be working with her than against her. Why are you so curious about her? I'm not that sure I trust her or not. If she's a friend or an enemy. Do you want me to talk to Patricia Rakepick for you? Yeah, but don't let her know that you're asking on my behalf. Try to find out what she really thinks about me, my brother in the Cursed Vaults. I'll talk to her and casually bring up you in the vaults. I'm known for my subtlety. Are you? Thanks for your help, Hagrid, anyway. You're welcome, Shiny. I'll let you know when I've talked to her. And you can stop by my hut. Ooh, do we get to go to your hut? I'm busy studying, but meet me later in the Gryffindor common room to tell me about what you learned about Madame Rakepick. I will do, Rowan. I've learned pretty much nothing. Hagrid was probably the most helpful. Whilst we wait for the time to go down, let's learn the calming draft. Today, we'll learn a calming draft, a potion many of you should self-administer. Let us begin calmly. I will not see you fumbling through the execution of the calming draft. Guessing that said, let us begin. Who is ready to have their homework scrutinized? I'm not. Which condition could be remedied by a calming draft? Shock. Can I calm somebody down? Simple. Demonstration. Go on, show us how it's done, Snape. Come up to me and observe the proper method for brewing the calming draft. Prepare to weigh ingredients. One at a time, come up and weigh your ingredients. Next, prepare to add ingredients. Place your ingredients in your cauldrons. No splashing. And finally, prepare to finish the potion. Your calming draft should be nearly complete. Finish them. And we're done. We've learned the calming draft. So if we're in shock, we can calm ourselves down or somebody down. We're gonna have to give that to Ben at some point, aren't we? Okay, so that's one of the 7 potions learned. Which leaves us with just Bombarda ready to complete and to talk to Rowan in the Gryffindor common room. Wait until you hear everything I've learned about Madam Rakepick. I met with Hagrid and a bunch of our teachers. Ooh, tell me. I've often thought this seat is the best for optimal gossiping. Let's. Hagrid said Rakepick used to mentor rebellious students. Flitwick thinks we should give her the benefit of the doubt. So Madam Rakepick was 5th year when Snape started at Hogwarts. That's a very interesting fact in terms of our timeline. It's definitely going to be going into some of the art theories we're going to be doing. And we come back and we've completed it. It's amazing. I think the more I learn about Madam Rakepick, the less I feel I know about her. You got a letter, Shiny? From who? Madam Rakepick. Thank you, random student I've never seen before. Again, I'm not sure I should be excited or afraid for my life right now. We'll probably have a better idea after I read the letter. Dear Mr. Hunter, I understand you've been questioning the faculty about my personal history and reasons for being at Hogwarts. I can only assume that you've taken such an interest in me because we share a common interest in the Cursed Vaults. Perhaps you're talking behind my back because you fear what I might do in response to your inquiry. I'd like to see you immediately in the artifact room, as I think it's best we discuss this matter in person. If you choose to ignore my invitation, I will take it upon myself to find you. Warmest regards, Patricia Rakepick. Okay. She doesn't sound too happy. I've been reading about her in the Daily Prophet, Shiny. She great. Even if she isn't art, she's still not someone you want to mess with. Okay. One article said she killed a sphinx with her bare hands, and another described her tearing the tail off a manticore. That can't be true. Can it? I don't know, but I don't think you should see her alone. Do you want me to go with you? I could use your help, Rowan, of course. Yes, I'm sure it'll be fine, but if not, there should be a witness to my murder. Are you sure you don't want to bring Bill instead of Penny, or anyone else, really? We better head to the artifact room before things get worse. Not even giving other people a choice. Meet me in the artifact room, Mr. Hunter. Before we do that, though, let's finish off our class learning Bombarda. Bombarda lecture with Professor Flitwick. Today we'll be learning about the exploding charm Bombarda. It goes without saying, please be mindful of your surroundings and your fellow students. That's better. That's more. I feel like that's more, Professor Flitwick. I have prepared a lecture on how to safely execute the exploding charm. Please listen. Gryffindor's the best house. Please take note the writing and the diagrams on the board. Next, to study the Bombarda incantation. Please review your incantations. The correct way to cast the exploding charm is Bombarda. And next, review Bombarda details. Please review the book and your notes on the exploding charm. Prepare to cast Bombarda. I believe you're ready to make an attempt. Try casting Bombarda. Time to cast the exploding charm. It's pretty difficult. Whoa, nailed it. So they go up and then to the right. It's definitely one of the harder charms to do. And we split the cauldron in half. Usable in dueling. Okay, we can split Marula in half. And finally, let's get some information from Rakepick about Rakepick. Whether it will be truthful, we'll have to judge for ourselves. Thanks for coming with me, Rowan. I thought you wouldn't be brave enough to come, Mr. Hunter. I should have known better. You should. I'm brave. I'm Gryffindor. My letter made it clear that I wished to speak with you in private. Rowan's my boy. My friend Rowan really wanted to come because he's read so many great things about you. It's an honour, Madam Rakepick. I promise not to tell anyone what happened to you. Please don't hurt me. Why have you been asking the faculty about me? I'm genuinely curious about you. You're a mysterious witch, Madam Rakepick. I'm trying to learn more about you. Then ask me directly. No one at Hogwarts knows me as well as they think they do. I'm not upset with you, Mr. Hunter. As a matter of fact, I'd like to help you into the Forbidden Forest. It'd be foolish to think that I'm not aware of everything related to the Cursed Vaults. Everything? I think you don't know everything. You told us to stay away from the vaults. Why do you want us to help now? Because I'm realizing that you're different from the others, Mr. Hunter. I was once just like you. It pains me to admit it, but you're actually farther along than I was at your age. You must continue your pursuits of the cursed vaults, even if it means disobeying Dumbledore and breaking school rules. A curse breaker has to be willing to risk everything and cannot let anything stand in his or her way. Thought you were here to find the cursed vaults. I'm investigating the possibility of a vault in Hogsmeade. I'm honestly not convinced there's a vault in the forest. Whoa. I thought you knew everything about the vaults. In any case, I will allow you to serve as my assistant. I'm sorry, but I'm not your assistant. No way am I here. No, I'm happy to help. Like, if anything, you can be my assistant. With all due respect, I don't work for you, Madam Rakepick. Therefore, not your assistant. I'm looking for the vaults because I want to find my brother. No offence taken, Mr. Hunter. From what I understand, your brother was equally as ambitious. From what I understand, your brother was equally ambitious. So when she said that we remind her of her a little bit, and that she's the only person she said it to, that kind of suggests that it wasn't Jacob that was the other person, right? Because otherwise she said, I know Jacob was equally as ambitious. You would say, I understand. You should speak to Professor Kettleburn. Gladly. Love Kettleburn. When I was a student, I convinced him to share the secrets he'd learned from years exploring the Forbidden Forest. One of the longest serving professors. It's true, it's a fact. Secrets that helped me enter the forest on my own. Thank you for helping, Madam Rakepick. I'll talk to him now. You're welcome, Mr. Hunter. She's genuinely been helpful. Just know that if you continue to publicly question my character, I'll be the farthest thing from helpful. Chapter 2 complete. The mysterious Madam Rakepick has become less mysterious because of our questioning. We learnt more from her than probably we did most of everybody else though, right? She seems like she's been pretty helpful. Like, she wants to help us to find the next vault, and actually that her main focus isn't actually the cursed vault. So chapter 3 we'll be learning all about Bowtruckles. Madam Rakepick encourages you to enter the Forbidden Forest, but you'll need help from an eccentric professor and a feisty magical creature. So Bowtruckles are actually already in the class, although we have to now wait for chapter 3. Here's a first kind of shot of a Bowtruckle trying to catch one. Looks pretty feisty to me. Okay, well that's all for this episode. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Hopefully we won't have to be waiting too long for chapter 3 to come out. And I'm thinking there's some interesting updates. The update for the house quests hasn't begun yet from the point I recorded this. But hopefully it's coming soon. The people that it dropped to before, I've seen people post that they've now received it. So maybe they're just putting it out as a wave. Okay, well that's all for this one. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, please hit the like button and hit subscribe if you want to keep up to date with future information. That's all from me. See you soon.